how you a cipher. A cipher.
You ever seen Vodka before?
Who?
Vodka.
It's crazy.
Yeah. From Philly.
Philly got just animals. Everybody in any block, you find somebody.
Yeah,
that's
so
like
that was I remember. I do remember that going back home. Like, man, I don't know. I mean, I got these songs on this hard drive. Just broke out and started.
That's
so I asked.
crazy.
Now we all put this project together. How was it like the song structure? Like it'd be like, man, we got the beat. I'm gonna send it back to you, Larry. You send it to me. How was that? How was the process of it? Outside of the 5 songs you already did, already had up. Like, when y'all realized we putting this project together, how was y'all doing the songs? Was it like, I'm gonna start this joint off, send it to you. You start it off, send it to me.
Yeah, I start off some of them, he started off some of them. So it was kind of like equal thing, but he had more records than me. Cause I was working on my last album the same time I was doing this one, so it was kind of hard for me to do both at the same time. He started off a few of them and I did, and it just kind of came together. Then we, at the end, we did a whole session together. And we took it out, did a couple in person and did this and that, you know what I mean? And just made it come together.
I realized like, and I see this with you, Larry, it's like you're never not recording.
Nah.
Like, what is it about artists? Like, it seems like the ones that got the longest stay, it's like, they record, it's like every time I'm calling you, recording.
Yeah.
You got the studio in a hotel with you, you're taking it overseas, you got it in the book bag. Like, how is it, like, how do you stay fresh and keep the fresh topics coming?
Man, I just got on that. Like, probably like 6 months ago, like recording 24/7. Usually I was doing like the 3 hours a day, take my son to school. But now I'm kind of like, I'm thinking, how you think, this is the trap. We need to be in here all the time. So you never know when I'm in there now, but the idea is just all, just the lifestyle. What we do on a daily basis. I might learn something about some architecture or a bike or anything that I'm just on. I just, get in there and talk about it. I don't think too much about it. And that's why for me, it wasn't a competition. It was just like, I'm gonna get on this song. I'm just gonna do me. He gonna do him. It's gonna come together and the styles go combine. You know what I mean?
And I know, nigga, you was like, you was putting a little extras.
No, because I go off with him, so I had to vibe off him. Because usually I would have came off probably smoother on some songs. Yeah. But he come off on a whole different angle, and I can't come on there. I come through, get a new. I had to switch it up. So like he was putting me in different elements, and I thank him for that because it was putting me in a different world where I had to like, all right, let me sit back in. How can I'm rapping backwards on Colossal. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm hearing it like, damn, I would have never came off like that. But I come off how he did, and I said when he'd come off how I did. So it was like. It was hand in hand. This shit worked real good, and I'm hella happy at this project for sure.
To see the success, I want to know because so many people is a little lost, especially artists these days. You got so many people telling people, "Oh, go independent. Oh, you don't need this." But then you see people like Chainz, who was able to, because I believe it's all about negotiation.
Yeah, yeah.
That's me. You know what I mean. Yeah. So, what is your outlook on independent and major?
This is my first project independent, and over 10 years I've been with Def Jam. I recently, my obligation with Def Jam obligation with Def Jam. I originally only signed a 4-album deal. I had so much leverage. When I went to Def Jam, I signed a 4-album deal, no 360. So I had been done my 4 albums. So after that, I started taking on this LeBron thing of I signed every album or for 2 albums, you know what I'm saying? So I started like really thinking like KD or LeBron would. Like, I give you one more album, especially when the pandemic came, I was like, for sure, you know what I mean? I need this bag.
Yeah.
But, I built a lot of relationships along the way. Like even something like this, one phone call, I could call either one of y'all and get this done. You know what I mean? And so I think it was, and then they're independent. Me looking at my peers that are, because I'm very knowledgeable of like who with who too. I'm be looking around and I'm saying like this, I went to a Rod Wave concert, man. It blew me away. You know what I'm saying? It just really blew me away. That it just be about, like you said, the business, the infrastructure, and you know what I mean? So I felt like independent wouldn't be bad for a person like me, because I've satisfied all my obligation. I'm not in the red or anything. And if I wanted to, I feel like I still could get a major deal. But I'm in my 40s, man. Life is beautiful. You think
Life is definitely
so
beautiful for real.
I still want some money on though. Like somebody still need to come with something. Yeah. But if you don't come with nothing, I ain't tripping.
They ain't tripping.
Cause I'm hard. Like I know I'm hard. So it's like, man, I can do this. I can do this magic trick again. I done did 100 times, change my name. Boom. I come with this style. Boom. No, I ain't even say 2 Chainz on the last album. Period. It's not even boom. It's like boom. I'm the real DJ King.
So who? What's the new?
Bantonio. Tony.
Yeah, Bantonio.
Sound like the plug.
Yeah, man. Don't he sound like the plug? I'm the plug.
Yeah.
I am the plug.
There's good and bad
I
sides
didn't even catch that.
to the major song. I think there's good and bad parts to being like the major versus indie thing, because like we've all been in some major situation at some point. I have to say about all of us, and I feel like you benefit from the machinery.
Yes,
that big wheel
absolutely.
turns.
You benefit.
And the thing is, if you can make it through that cycle and still be alive, and then get to the indie space, you won the race. But I'll tell you now, like from doing both, I would never mess with a major again, because indie, like I don't even feel like I'm in the music industry.
Yeah.
Oh God, like I don't do any of the stuff. Maybe we used to do the radio promo, press this. Oh, I sell vinyl. I got a direct to customer situation. I sell my merch, my physical. I don't waste no money, cut no corners. We deal straight to the artists. We tour. It's great now.
And then
I'm like, this is the best time ever.
And it's great for you. And the world know you.
Yeah, Larry on the same.
Like,
way,
well,
so-
your track is already booming outstandingly. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
You ain't gotta worry
we was
about
in the
shit.
studio around Christmas or something. Boys was like, let's drop this next month. I said, next month? Y'all ain't got to
Christmas.
call nobody.
No,
My
yeah,
boys
put
said,
that
let's
shit
drop
out.
this. What you think we gotta drop there? I'm like, shh.
I dropped a random song while I was in the studio. Just put that out on.
Yeah, I saw that.
It feels good to control your career that way. You know what I mean? That's a blessing to be able to do that. Like after all them years going through these companies and managements and people trying to kind of take your vision and like interpret it via a video or music. It's never exactly what you want. We do everything we want. With this project, I can really say between us, we picked the beats, we decided the sequence, we picked the records, we did it from A to Z on a group text. And then of course, Larry's team is immaculate. Got a crazy squad. Like so everybody, the forces came together in the end, but to make the record, we cut all the
It wasn't a
bullshit
bunch
out
of
from
beats
back in the
either.
day.
Like Al sent one beat, but we say let it go.
We gotta do every beat he said.
Every beat he's saying, it's like he knew.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even question it.
Why, for you, Al, why is life beautiful?
I mean, look at the situation that we have, you know, like all of us being at this point in our careers and be able to be blessed to make art. It's what I used to do when I was 15. I'm 48. Like, I'm dead, been doing the same shit for this many years. And then it's like when you got your head down and you just muscling through like in the line and you don't look up, you achieve a lot. And then when you finally look up, you're like, hey, one did a lot.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back down again. You know what I'm saying? Because I rarely even get to, like, this may sound crazy. You know, the realest of Mobb Deep doing, I probably heard it for the first time a couple of years ago, like actually heard it. Because you know, when you make your own music, you're
I've done that before.
and you'll hear your song one day, something you produce and be like, oh, that was dope. Okay, I see why people like it, but I swear to God, when you're in it like that, because for me, it comes in waves, like creativity. So it's like, if I'm like making some beats, I want to make another. I might spend a week because I'm in a wave right now, and then
you
we
can
go
feel
on
it.
tour, we do a show, something happened with the family, you come back, the wave is over.
Yeah, but you can feel
know
that
what I'm
wave though.
saying?
You can't go home when you're on that wave.
And you gotta stay in
I
it,
done did
like a
that. I've
surfer.
done that a couple of nights,
In the
6,
tube,
7
you know what I'm
joints.
saying? Oh, yeah.
Just be feeling it, like boy, I can't go no, and still be saying I could.
Could have got a
Do
couple
some
more.
more shit. Yeah, man. Straight up. So I know what you're saying. Yeah, I mean it's a lifestyle, man. You know,
Bless
it's just a lifestyle, man. Like I said, it's not. It's a job, but man, it's the best job in the
So I'm
world.
gonna take that shit on tour.
If you still get ideas, oh yeah, we got to go on tour because I feel like us three can do something domestically and internationally.
For sure.
Yes.
Because of the cult following that we each have, right?
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be somebody that's gonna be like, because I've seen obviously they like who love Alchemist that hate boy. And it's gonna be somebody that it vice versa. So
exactly.
by us cross pollinating our flavor, I feel like it's just gonna be a overpouring of just some
Right. Y'all go up there for about 2 hours.
man,
He do him a
got
set.
his, I
You
got
do
mine.
you a
We do
set.
our
Y'all
merch.
set together.
Vinyl,
The whole thing. So I do feel like it's a good money play too, but it's just good for the culture, man. You know, like this is, like I say, it's an early contender for album of the year. Like this is one of those things where I'm really like you. I don't listen to my stuff a lot. You know what I'm saying? And this album, I literally be listening to it all the time. Cause I be going on to the next thing. I don't like to get stuck, but
Yeah.
I'll hear a song I did 10 years ago and be on some shrooms and hear a sound I ain't never heard before. I've been in the club like, that's been there.
Yeah.
So but this album, man, it got so much replay value, dog. I just played it. I play it every single day.
Hold on, man. Tell me about these shrooms, man, because I never took them. And
Your silly ass don't need them.
Mike Tyson
seen you
was
on
trying
the
to get me to
Tyson called Tyson because he was like, Tyson had those Brownie Jones.
Tyson get high.
He said, take this, Skill. Skill was scared to death.